Greetings everyone, here's Lodrick again, and this is the game Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks. I played this some months ago, and it is early access. It was at least before also a little short. It had only the first part of the game active. Now there was a big patch, so we are now at stage 2 out of 3, and so you can have tanks entering, I think, roughly 1930 technology. So Second World War is still missing, but at least something more to do. And there was also some bug fixing and all this stuff. So I played this a little, see, and checked if it's really better. Yeah, it is better. I still think it's a little simple or boring. I would say it's a very repeated game again and again. But anyway, I try a new game. Up to now I can still only play the British. I can start in area 1, 2, 3 still off. So I start with level, area 1, normal, difficulty. And name is Lodrick, and my company name is Waffenschmiede Lodrick. Good. I can maybe adjust here also some information stuff, because there are far too many world events, war news. Oh no, I keep it like this. I scale it down because you have every second information or plop up. So some stuff is really a must do at the beginning of the game. So if you understand the mechanics of the game, I always go here, first build the heavy vehicle station, because this will give you every other building is cheaper to build. So I build this first only, then I go immediately in research. I start to research some new metal sheet, better steel more or less. I also need to build immediately the first tank, so with the technology I have so far. So I simply put all together what the game gives me at the beginning. All standard components more or less, basic stuff. Add some commander. No, first I need a commander, I need a driver, I need a gunner, I need a second gunner. You can see here that commander is necessary, driver, gunner, and if it's yellow it's okay. You don't need green. So I need a loader, I need a second loader, and then I need 2 mechanic guys. That is normally enough. I could put now here a loader mechanic in. It is okay, but I think it will not really change too much. Good. Then I need equipment. This is all not ready. So this is the main for cannons. This is for the MG. Some gasoline. This is shitty gasoline. It's really not so safe. And other stuff I don't have. Then I paint this, and then I call it heavy tank type 1A. Good. Then I will send this drawings to my engineers to make a pre-production drawings out of this, and more I cannot really do at the beginning. That is all I will do early on. I go and speed up the time. Normally I play with 5 times But if I do this, then I will really click non-stop. So I think twice or double time is maybe better to watch and see first. What I can do at the same time is maybe order some material. No, it's better because now I have no tank ready, and I normally like to order materials based on a tank. Then you don't must click so much. You simply only say, I won't have enough material for this kind of tank and this 5 times or 10 times or 20 times. So first my building is finished. So every building I build now is cheaper. Then I also need the bank department because this will lower the interest rate by 4%. That's okay. The console is always good because this will give you also lower interest rate plus maintenance cheaper. Maintenance cheaper as every building asks for maintenance. And also the maintenance office will also give you discount on maintenance cost. So you can have for each how you call it, tier. This is a tier 1 building. You can have 4 buildings. So this is, you must choose. You cannot build unlimited additional buildings or yeah. So what I need also is for the research, I need some basic lab. This will allow me to add 10 more scientists to every task, and this is first enough. Don't invest too much too early on. Warehouse, no, production need normally also more workers and assembling. That is the stuff we really need early on. The rest, all other is nice to have, but it costs you also all money. And I would simply first finish 1 or 2 contracts before investing too heavily in infrastructure. Good, now the guy is ready, so I can hire him. He's an expert. He will give you some production and some research buff if you add him to the right location. That is a lot of click. The UI is still not the best, I would say. So the design is complete. After you finish a new tank design, you must first test it, but you don't must drive it. So I pay your money and wait some time. So the guy arrives, I will add him directly to the R&D stuff or factory. Sometimes you get a bonus, but not always, depending I think what you research. So he's better for production at the end. So a new building is finished, the next building is finished. So a maintenance building was just finished and facility bank department is finished. And this allows me, I don't need it now, it's a backup solution. Now I'm down to interest rate of 9%. I think originally start with, I think with 15. So 4% and 2% discount, so 6%. That is still 9%, but it's not more 15%. In the long run, this is a lot of money. So I'm waiting now that the proving grounds is finished because this is necessary, or all your tanks are unproven and this have a lot of internal bugs still. Good, the new building is finished and the proving ground was finished. Then I can go to design and ask the designers, please fix the smaller issues. At the end I only must pay 45,000 pounds, fix it, and now, oops, that was the wrong button. And now the tank is really ready for production. And now I can also go for a resource. I can simply tick this. The cheapest Oceania, this is at the end Australia or New Zealand. And then I can ask how many tanks I need the resources. So I first say, give me maximum what is possible, 13 tanks. So he will automatically calculate the material and this is the order. Super easy and fast. So what I cannot really change is orders. Sometimes the game have, I would call it bugs, that there's no orders coming. And then you are automatically dead because you're running out of money. Good, so the English army would like to have a tank. So I say, okay, this is my design, take this. Then I have here the Hector 1. Then I pay a little money and I see how many points this is, 205 points. And so long as it's MK1, it's always 205 points, so if you remember this, you don't must buy it always. This I can now rank up to, say, they want normally 20, but they take also more. And if I win the contract, so long the number is green, you will automatically always win. And if black, then it's a simple calculation of how close you come to green or how close you come to red. Because if I'm simply too expensive, yeah, then they will for sure not more buy it. Black, it's luck. So if I always stay at the last of green, I can always automatically say or assume that I will win the contract. So if I sell this all, I will make 900,000 pounds win. Good. And you can also see that there's a delay fee, and the delay fee is 0. So you can go up to 30 days over the shipping cost without any. But the reputation delay fee is 0.6. So don't make it. No, but I don't know. I don't know if these numbers are now true, because normally here's a 0 and here's also 0, and in the pop-up there are other numbers, and I know that you will not lose money, so I think this is maybe wrong. So if I see here 0, then it's 0. So I can go up to 30 days without any issue over time. The new building is finished and fine. Good. So now I can also immediately start the contract. I mean, I know already I will win because it was a green number. Then I first build 10. Now I have 60 guys. I could add more, 60 engineers or workers here. So I will hire them. Simply say, give me 6. Yeah, good, then I take 50 first. Or it doesn't matter, I can take what is possible. Engineering, production. I don't know if it's automatically will scale down. Yeah, okay. And this is all fine. Oh, a fire in engineering. Okay, repaired. So what I also don't need more is this guy. I kick him out. I go, the problem is you always go directly in the building. But if I want to add the guy, I must add him here. Good, this saves me some days. Good, more research. Research is normally a non-stop going stuff. So I have the better steel. What I need next, most importantly, is a better engine. And these guys are making firefight. So I win the contract. Yeah, it was green, so that is nothing else. I mean, no surprise for me. Firefighting successful. And this 1 means, I think, tier 1. Good, I get resources. Even once they arrive, I can ask them again for more resources. But if I ask it the same country or province area of the world again, then they always need some time to get the resources back in the pool. So I will go now simply to Africa. Africa is also cheap. And I will ask how much is Africa ready. Africa has shipped me for 14 tanks. Good, I ask, take it. Done. Some more buildings finish. 1, 2, 3. Now I can hire even more workers and put in this assembly line. But I wait a little time. Normally end of the month I think you get more workers ready. Done. Good. You know, I can check if there's someone ready to hire. 53 more. Good. I hire them. Then I can go assembly line. Then you can simply check the type, and then you will see there's a contract of 30 tanks and 10 in stock, so I need 20 more. And done. I'm also running here, next month I will be at 300,000, so this is always a calculation of the next month if nothing happens. So there's also some things coming, but nothing else. All the other stuff I kicked out because they are not really necessary to know. There's a lot of additional information you can read, but not really, no, it's not a must to have. But if there are new tanks, and if there's a contract, and if there's a battle, that is important. At least it have some impact on yourself. Good. Resources arrive. Now I simply wait to finish the first contract. Engineering is ongoing. More tanks arriving on the battlefield, or at least they are ready to be under production. Let's see this. What I could do is go for engineering. I always waste a little time here. And then I can check if there's something what is possible. I could change the metal sheet here, so from level 1 to level 2. Rabbits are not ready. This is still too little to really change the tank for me. I keep it like this. The problem is once you change one component of a tank, you must simply give it back to the proving grounds, fix the smaller issues, and this costs you always time and money. So I don't like to upgrade the tank non-stop. Good, so next month I will be at 135,000, but the tank production is also nearly done. So this means now I need normally the next contract. If I don't get soon a second contract, then my factory will not work more, and that is then I lose money because I must pay my staff all the time. Good, so first ship out. There's one contract only, 30, so I take the cheapest because the cheapest can go up to 30, and they ship it out. They often have a delay of 5 or 6, 7 days, something like this. But it doesn't matter. 7 days delay, but I still have time, plus 30 days buffer time. A new tank, more tanks coming, but no new contract. Where's my new contract? So if I don't get the production, then I get my special agent to ND. So contract is finished. And I have again a little money in my bank. So what I will do now is research so that I need maybe this chassis. I have the tank, but to use the other chassis I also need these tracks. And then I will maybe ask for better shells. I mean, yeah, you need, normally at the end you need everything sooner or later. It's really only the question where you want to go first. I need a contract. So British Army, please ask for more tanks. And this can really break the game. Sometimes you get every week one contract, and sometimes one contract per month. And this is game breaking. That is still not so well working with the game. Or fire accidents can happen 2-3 months no accidents, and then in the critical time then you have 2-3 fire accidents over and over again. This is also breaking the game. Good. And he is done and still no new contract. So I can go for the rabbit, because this I need for sure. I don't need the female Swansons, no one really asked for this. What I... No, I have not enough money. I could... No, I'm already at maximum. 35 is already more than normal. I could ask for more resources, that for sure. So I go for Oceania. They can ship me 14. Okay. So achievements, okay, war has begun. So there's now a war, what is included Britain, because, or at least the nation where I sent some tanks. So there's my tank, and we're fighting against the British. But this is only the startup, this is not a battle, this is only the lineup. Good, the British asked for more tanks, finally. So I asked, take more tanks. I still know, this is now still the same guy, so I know I can go to 220 easily. Something like this. And this is my tank. I will win the contract, and I will win 1.1 million. And that is all fine for me. Then I can kick this guy out here again, and this is a lot of clicking. Again and again. Give me the tank, make first 20, start. So I need 51 additional guys, okay. 51 guys, higher. Production, no, production. 400, and start. But I'm running already low on money. 1 million is so easily lost. So I win the contract, yeah, I know. And here is now the battle. The startup is now tanks against artillery. That is now the real battle between these two units. And a fire in the warehouse. Repair. What other choice I have? So, and this is of course nonsense, because there's a fire in the warehouse, my delivery cannot arrive. I mean, the timer will now freeze. Make no sense. Good, so there was a battle between my tanks and the Belgian artillery, and there was a draw. This is still good for the tanks, because these are the really first type of tanks and they have many issues, but still I get some positive feedback and some not so good too. At the end it was okay. Good. Material arrive, good. And now we have, now is the next battle. This is always concluded already, so now it's a cavalry against infantry. So there's not my tanks involved, so this battle have nothing really to do with my equipment. Okay, next month I will be down to 285. A new tank arrive, and sometimes you can simply delete all the information because only getting more and more and more. So 20 tanks are done, but I need 34. So 14 more. can you also see here. Build them. I can also order more resources now. Maybe from Africa. What is possible? 11. Okay. I must only be careful that I don't go. Once you are in minus or a negative balance sheet, you must go out of the minus before the end of the month. So. And this is why I always like to have the good interest rate. So if you have something is going wrong, you can always ask the bank to give you money. Good, the technology is done. That was okay. Mobility, is this done? I need now next. I can go to fuel directly. But, or I can, I don't really need this. I try this one. So at the same time, because I think this is enough new equipment ready, I could now change this, and I can change this. And here's also some stuff new. Okay. So this, then you normally simply make only a copy of the original setup or design. I can also add this. You can check all the values, and sometimes this is necessary, but basically you can see if the type is higher. You can also see it's more dense still up to, and it is better. Why it's better? Depending what, sometimes you get more skill points, or the weight will be lower, or it's cheaper, or it's a combination. So then I have now a new basic frame of the tank. I say, please make a blueprint out of this. That is simply then my next generation of tank. The same type, but upgraded. So it's like a, yeah. So I always call them type 1A, and then times a B, C, D, something like this. So the next battle. Now it's again artillery against my tanks. This is the time of my contract, time of finish of construction, time of arriving of the delivery. A new guy arrives here, but I cannot hire him. He's from France. Oh, yeah, he's from France. So I need a reputation with France. So I must sell equipment for them to France, my tanks. So that the game is of course really only roughly around First World War stuff. It has nothing to do with First World War. There's no real hard-coded stuff with this. There's simply only nations on the map, and they will interact randomly. Good. The tank arrive, and I also finish my production. Because production finished, I can go to delivery. Because this is now over 30, then I go for this one, because this is the second cheapest, more or less. I think there's nothing between there. So 1000, then I go ship them all out, and fine, done. This is just enough to give me money. Engineering is complete. Good. And I can go to engineering again and say, now this is the core of the tank is finished. Here is, yeah, I can also upgrade this one. Better steel, better bolts, and this will be the same. But I need 34 days for this. 5 days delivery delay, but this is still okay. Still before end of the month. And this was Belgian one today. So you can see, so I get down, yeah. My tanks are not getting reputation for this or experience points. And if your tanks are simply successful on the battlefield, then they are more likely that the nation asks for more or other nations ask for more. Something like this. If it's really working, because I'm not so sure, some stuff looks still strange in the game. Good, contract is complete. Close here. Now I have no new contract. Normally I have a lot of contracts, but early on the game is sometimes not easy to handle. So I could ask for more resources, because running out of resources is also super shitty. So Oceania, 12 more tanks. If I kick this guy out again, add him here. A new guy arrives. This is a German guy. Yeah, I also cannot get him. Not so early on. Good. Rivets. Mobility. I need the fuel. The better fuel. Nothing. Yeah, delay again. Good, engineering done. The sponsons are finished. Main guns I have nothing so far. Machine guns I have nothing so far, but I have a new engine. But this new engine have, I think, already the best start setup. Yeah. So I don't need to develop anything there. Maybe I can do something here. Yeah. Good. So I need to copy this. Upgrade this. It's first cheaper and overall I think better. This is the same. Also better. The same. Good. Once I finish this component, I can put it all together and make the B edition of the Type 1 tank. But I need a new contract. So this I cannot really influence. If there's no contract coming, then I'm running out of money and the game is over. And I burn, roughly speaking, 150,000 pounds per month, at least. Good, resources arrive. I could ask for more, but I am not so well fed with money that I can really buffer tons of resources. I'm now at 84,000 of 150,000 total. So engineering was complete. And I make a new design. I go to Type 1A, make a copy and say, now I want to have this one. And then you can already see that the points, this is normally the skill points or attribute sum points. You can see this engine has simply much more points. It is maybe expensive, it is also cheaper, so it's simply really better engine. This one get a little more points and is a little cheaper, so why not? More points but more expensive, so still more points. I don't have a new gun, so I keep the old gun, and I don't have a new machine gun, so I keep this all the same. Crew, sometimes, I don't know why, you must always add the same guys again and again. Gunner, loader, mechanic. Now I keep it like this. is enough. New shells, ammunition, and still the old fuel. I don't have the new fuel. Okay. Yeah, cannot change. Painting, a new type, get a new painting. And this is now B. 35 days. Once this is done, I must prove it, and then I must fix the issues, and then I can really sell it. So if there's a contract coming now in the next 30 or 40 days, I will still offer the type A. Okay, new contract. Oh, you can also see that now they want something better, so this tank is still not really so well. Mark II will also be a little more tough. I can buy it again, but I would simply say 220 is the point. I can go to 220 and still sell it. So 1 million I make. Let's try. So I go only for 20 tanks. I'm waiting that I win the contract. Okay, won the contract. Kick out assembly guy. Go here. Help out. More resources. 5. Naja. Okay. And yeah, that was. It doesn't matter how many resources I order. The time of delivery is always the same, and you can only make one order of delivery for each tier. So tier 1, 1 order, tier 2, 2 orders. And delete. Good. So type 1B is also finished, but not ready for really production. And I don't have an order for this. So if I touch this one, there's no contract order. But I need here 14 more. Then I go to Proving Ground and I ask, please check this tank. Then technology. So I have mobility, that is all done. What I need next is normally new ammunition. This is a armor piercing shell for killing enemy tanks and maybe also bunker and yeah, hard points. So there's anything what is important? Not really. Oh yeah, but what I must do is I must go to engineering. That is the heavy tank, but I also have this medium or light tank. And this is also not up to date. You can always see some stuff is old, like this one. So I make a copy of this. Makes no sense to build something old. And then I can immediately upgrade what is possible. Oh, this is already a better one. This is a better one. And I add this one. Then because sooner or later some customers will ask for smaller, cheaper tanks. So then I have other type 2 tank ready. So type 1B is ready. Now I must only fix the issues. I mean, and then all fixed. Easy to fix. I mean, of course, in reality, this is never so easy. So now I have the new type 1B ready to offer for contract, if there's a contract coming. Production. 60 guys are just casualties. But I don't must pay for this. So it's only that my manpower is lost. All I have to do is take more from the street. This is like China. I mean, so many years in China, so often this happened in China with me. Or the customers I had in China. Good, you guys. I mean, India is the same, not even, maybe even worse. Good. I still need 10 more tanks. So, 10 more. And because I will now sell the 1B, I can ask, give me resources for the 1B, but then I go back to Africa and ask how many maximum? It's 12. Okay. Engineering completed. So this is the base structure, the whole. Here is, I don't need this one, I don't need this one, I don't need this one. The engine is finished, but I need this one better. So a copy of this. 3. Oh, no, then I don't need it. Do you want it? No. So there's no need for me to, there's nothing I can improve, so I go directly to design and I can choose this one. That is my, what I just let them design. Add the equipment together. This is no gun, so I simply close it. Close this one, and give me machine gun back and forward. Then I need a driver, I need a commander, and I need a gunner, and I need a mechaniker. Yeah, it's a little, not enough space to really do everything. This is the issues of the technology now. Give me some ammunition, and I have now here the better fuel. It's a little more safe, but nothing else. Tank. That is now the medium tank. Type 1A. Oh no, this is now type 2A. Delay, yeah, for sure. Oh, design. Oh, I'm running low on money. There's only one issue with the game. I mean, this is again an issue. You can always ask for a new loan if you have any time, but if you want to change the loan you have, then you must be positive. Maybe one day I will come to the point and I can explain it better. So first, production is finished, so I can deliver now. So the last time I tried to sell the 1A, so I need again this one, ship them out, and there's normally plenty of enough time to get it done. More piercing rounds are finished. Then I can go for mobility. I don't need really. I need then better shells. Okay. Bullets. Tech delivery delay. Yeah, 5 more days. Resources arrive. Oh yeah, I have no contract and I can kick out this guy. Put him back. And this saves me 4 days. For some stuff he can help, other stuff he cannot help. Design completed. And I go to proving the ground. Test it. Delivery also complete. This was contract number 3. Fine. Back 1 million. So where's the next contract? No contract, then I ask for resources. Ah, 8. You can ask for Europe, North America, but they have much more resources to buy, but they're also more expensive. So Oceania and Africa is a cheap option. Good. So I have now 2 new tanks ready to sell, if there's someone asks. So I must wait now. And if there's not much action in the war, I mean, if there's no war, then there are simply less countries asking for equipment, and then you have nothing to sell. So there's a small battle here between Serbia, Austria-Hungary, and Albania and Greece, but they don't ask for tanks up to now. No other war I can see now. And contract, no contract is on the, this is well, news, achievements, yeah, simply nothing to do here. Waiting. So there's again a conflict between Ethiopia and British and my heavy tanks. This is still the 1A. Yeah, I only sold the 1A. With a little luck, this will be good news for me. If the tank can achieve something. So preparation, this is only infantry against infantry, so my tanks are not taking part of this battle. And I'm running low on money already. So where's my contract? And this is sometimes exactly the same. You have no influence on this, and you can get 3 times more contracts already at the time. There's many nations already asking for tanks, different types, small, light, medium, super heavy. But yeah, this time again, 3 contracts. I won all, but I'm again short on money. And you can do nothing. Ah yeah, I can develop or engineer something. Research. So I need new machine gun. Yes, give me a new machine gun. Okay, there's a new tank, the British. So you can see the 1A is really not more in favor. Time is up. This type they also don't like. That one they like. Oh, there's still some. Okay, I don't finish the. Maybe I forgot to fix the issues. Oh, okay, no. Fix the issues. Okay. Contract. So they like this tank more or less. This is now support tank. That guy is 300. Oh. So if I win this contract, I can say I make it faster, or I can say I make it cheaper. 300. Oh yeah, 300 I can go. This will give me some time. Okay, I go with this. And I won. Lucky. So I must go to the 2A tank, 34 tanks. I can build them at once. Yes, I can build them at once. 35 days. Ooh, money. A new tank arrive, okay. And yeah, the British won, but it was infantry battle, so it doesn't matter. Production is finished. So shipping 34 out. Once I got my money, the machine gun is finished. So with this new machine gun I could now maybe, yeah, with the new machine gun I can upgrade normally my Type 2 tank, because this MG is simply really better, but I need these shells to upgrade my Type 1 tank. So I will go for engineering, then I go for, I think I do not even need this, because here's already everything included. Then I can go for design, 2A, make a copy of this. This is all the same. I don't have a new engine, I don't have this new, this is really the same, but I can now flip this guns, and you can see the old machine guns is 90 points, this is 123 points, and it's cheaper, so it's a win-win-win. What I can do is now add more guns. If this is really better, not so sure, because the problem is you still have not enough guys to handle all of this. Now, yeah, red and mechanic in both, so this is why I not really like to do this. If I close these spots, I have the maximum. The driver, commander and gunners are fine, only mechanic is not, because my engine is still not good enough. But I can now change the better shells. Better fuel is already okay. And the painting I can change, and then this is now the Type B. Type 2B. And this only cost me 3 days. The next battle, this time artillery against tanks. But problem is I still must check this costs a lot of money. So it makes no sense to always do this for every small upgrade. In this case, normally I would not do it, but no, why not? This is the MG tank, and getting better MGs is always good. Good, I got my money. That is fine, so I ask for some. Give me more resources. So I built 26 of them. Now I must only fix the issues once again. Cost me also 40,000, so even if it's only changing of machine guns, that is all of course unrealistic because I only changed a machine gun, so why the whole tank have issues again? The game is not really so good at that point. Where's the next contract? I don't get a contract. Yeah, if I don't produce, I can also change my engine or my specialist. Yeah, more tanks, but no contract. And a fire. Okay, repair. Luckily now I have nothing under production, so the delay will really impact me. You can also buy more or less other tanks, and then you can build out of them your own design. Because now with the British I have only these two types, this heavy and medium tank, and the French this is the lighter tank. You can see I have a 30,000 or 36,000 ton tank, or 36, yeah, 36 ton tank, and a 20 ton tank, and these are, at least this one is much smaller, but it costs all money. I don't have money. Success. For some reason, they shitty, but it was a success. So, you will ask now for more tanks or not? Because I am soon out of money. The next battle, infantry against infantry, who cares? Okay, a new tank. Explorer tank. I don't know if they will like this. So they don't want the heavy tanks, they want something light and fast. But I have only medium tank, and that will not be enough. I can try to check. No, they have 318. So my score is already red. I can not win. Don't even need to try. This is simply a tank I have no design for. I don't have a light tank. And that is why you need many contracts. You cannot win every contract. So I have my shell, I have this is done, so I could now build a better new. I need this one to really upgrade. This is a 35 ton tank. So I ask for this one, and then I can upgrade my type 1 to C class if I have contract. So that is done. This is done. I don't really know if I need this. There are some hatches. I can do it. Then it's done. So what is more important is I can go now for engineering. And then I can check if I upgrade here anything. No, there's no upgrade possible. here is also no upgrade possible. Engine. Oh yeah, I still use the old engine. I can upgrade to the better engine, but the engine itself is already better. Wow. Horse is also already the best. Okay, so then I can put all together. Give me the 1B, make a copy. The better engine, yes. Now we use raw horse because I use up to now this is 112 points, this is 176. It's more expensive, but it's also much better. It is the same. Guns are the same. But machine gun I can swap. Commander and crew is the same, but I need some mechanic guys here. This is a... No, this I can add. This I can add, and this I can add. So I can now add all 3 types of shells, plus the better ammunition, plus the better gasoline, and a new painting, and then this is the C type. And victory for the British Army again. Good, now I must check the thing. And now I need a contract. The next battle. Okay, my tanks are on the field again. If I don't get the contract now, then I'm more or less out of money. I could go to the bank, but this is also only for some more months. Again, the game is simply not giving enough contracts, so I cannot change it. It's a really game issue. Fix them. I'm ready. The next battle, my tanks disappointed. So next month I will be in negative, and then I need normally a contract now. If I don't get the contract in the next 10 days, it's normally game over. I can go to a bank and ask for money, but that is, I would simply say, not really the way how you play the game. And up to now I win every contract, more or less. So, what's the point? And this is why the game is not nearly enough developed. I would simply say don't buy the game up to now. It is really early access and not playable in the long run. Sometimes it's working, but often, at least 50% of the time, it is like this. No contract is coming in. So I will be now negative normally. So if I don't come out of the negatives at the end of the month, so I will now go to the bank simply. No other choice. I say give me a loan for 3 years, 1.5 million is what I can get with 9% interest rate. Okay. So over the next 1,100 days I will pay back 1.5 million. Okay. There's a contract. What they want? You want a... No, you see, sometimes it's also strange because I don't know why, but they like some stuff here more than... I don't know why. And the tank reputation is -4. I get fame because I can sell it, but it's not really working. The 1C is also... This series is still not so successful, but it's a very score-wise good tank. So I can check my competition. They get 262 points. So first I get, say, maximum, and I can go... I can say also I'm a little faster. Like this. 62. Then I make it cheaper. Give me more time. Good. 34 tanks. This will give me 1.36 million. Sounds good. Start work. 1C tank. 13 first. Call him back. Oh. Add here. Ask for resources. 1C. 60. Okay. And again. Good. So I will stop now. I have a new contract, but I only was able to survive because I asked the bank to give me a loan. Hopefully there will be new contracts. 3 guys, that's better. But we will see. Then see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.